Hey, what's up, everyone? Dennis here from primedtraders.com. I hope you're all having a fantastic session. We just had some major news come out of the US of A. The biggest inflation rise in overalls since 1982, according to estimates. I didn't review it correctly, but I'm just going on based on the information I paid for. One sec. I have been overworking like crazy, so me eyes are on fire, but I'm good. Today, this is a daily primer. I have traded the news. I am up nicely. I will make a recap video at the end of the day for what's actually up. I'm running US 30 long with 6.5 pips in profit, 8, 7.5, 8.5. Market's moving. Looks good towards the upside. I think a logical price level that we could hit today is 36,500 for US 30, or better said, NASDAQ. Momentum's very solid towards the upside. I think there is a lot of potential for further moves up, even though like now I'm negative 3.5 pips. I'm still in a very healthy profit for the day. So if for XYZ reasons this starts to fail, I'm gonna get out earlier, and that's about it. But today I want to talk to you about. Let's go over here. Let's open this up. I want to talk to you guys about the VWAP and the MACD, more specifically the way we use them. On the chart, you have the VWAP. I'm just going to remove the upper and lower bands. We don't need that. We have the VPSV. This is the fixed range volume profile for the session. I got the VWAP for the day, and I got the MACD with the settings of 5 and 10. That's what I teach. That's what I use. And I use it essentially for two things: momentum and price action patterns. So as you guys can see here, 5, 10. The rest is relevant because signal is switched off. I want to talk to you about the DAX. I want to show you some technical analysis skills. Okay, I want to show you the last 2 days. We're going to be using the 5-minute chart because it's moving nice now towards the upside. US 30 and NASDAQ breaking out further. I want to talk to you about price action. I want to talk to you a little bit about the way we use the indicators. First off, I'm going to show you a little trick on the MACD that's going to improve whatever you guys might be doing with your trading. So the day kicks off over here. You see this? This is a session break. The white dotted lines are session breaks. And what we have here is the high of the starting of the session for the MACD. And we're going to do it till here. And we're going to switch this off. One sec. We're going to style extend to the right. No. And then we're going to grab the overall low for the day. This is pretty easy to do. You just have to wait a little bit, a couple of hours tops if you're in Asia. And you can see that this is the low of the MACD for the day. We're working on a very special indicator actually for the MACD that's going to help a lot. And this doesn't mean the market is oversold or overbought in any way. It just helps you with overall guidance for momentum. So if we're witnessing bullish price levels, okay, such as here, price action has made a very strong correction towards the end of the day. Well, starting from the New York Open on the 10th of January, made a pullback over here, went eventually the VWAP opens up here, we move up, we make a higher low, and this is when we form the low of the MACD. We already have the high. So the next time we approach the high, let's talk about this a little bit, is over here. So this is the first time. The second time we approach the high is over here. That doesn't mean it's overbought or oversold. It just tells you that in that range, you could start looking for potential bearish signals or even bullish if we go above that level on the MACD. So the MACD is not used for two things. It's used for three things by me. One is overall momentum. If it's above zero, momentum is bullish, not should be, is bullish right now. Doesn't mean it's going to be in the next 5 minutes. So these levels actually help me out a lot. The VWAP. You want to map out areas of the VWAP too. So the closing aspects of the VWAP become pretty important for me as well. Check this out. I'll show you how. By setting these session breaks, the VWAP closed over here. This was the average for the VWAP for this specific day. That's where it closed up. And I'm mapping these areas in as potential supports and resistances as well. So over here, we have the close of the VWAP right there. That tells us another level. And we want to look at it and take trading decisions based on when price comes to those levels. So I'll give you an example. We mapped this level over here, correct? We already have it. That's the close. We can maybe get one more maximum just so we can have it for educational purposes. The VWAP closes up here, actually down here. That's where the VWAP closes. So we have another level. So these white levels are going to be important. We'll remove this one and we'll take it as is. So we know that this is the resistance of momentum, that momentum becomes weaker at these areas and stronger towards the bottom areas. Each time the momentum could not reach the bottom of this level and turned bullish, we want to be looking for longs, okay? So it went above zero. You need a definite trade system, an indication that's going to help you with definite entries. So over here, for me, I would be looking for potential longs. We can see that we're out of the volume profile. Price action pushes toward the upside. We eventually hit the upside of the momentum, and then in this area, we start witnessing weakness. We go back down, we make a higher low in the MACD, we push up, we get out. And now look at this. We're above yesterday's, yesterday's overalls of the MACD close. So this is where the MACD closed. We're above this area, and as soon as I witness this rejection and the MACD starting to push towards zero and out of this area over here, you can witness bearish momentum. Where do we go? VWAP, okay? So we're looking at the VWAP and the MACD. Plus you want to have some of your own things in there, some of your own guidance, you know? So where do we come? We eventually, momentum shoots right back down to this area over here, and that's the VWAP. So we push back up. Eventually we come again to that area over here multiple times, right here. That doesn't mean it's a reversal, it just means pay attention. And you can see that price action is making a low here, but we're actually forming a double bottom. So it's a lower low, but a double bottom on MACD of the recent move. Imagine it like price action. So we push back up. Eventually we come close to that area again, and what happens? We start pushing back up. You see that? Very simple. Then let's pay attention for today. The DAX. We come out of this area. Let's map in the current levels for the day. Oh shit, 1 sec, I lost it. Okay, there we go. So new session break, this is the high, the current high. That's where we pretty much started. We started down, we started going up, and this is our low. Okay, so these two areas are quite important. Now watch the DAX. We're going up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. We go above that average for the MACD that we mapped, the white line. And guess what happens? Eventually we pop below the MACD as well, and momentum starts shooting below that area that we mapped, indicating that we have more than pretty abnormal bearish momentum, and the market crashes. Now, excuse me, it's extremely easy to do this in the past. Where real traders are made is practicing with these tools over and over and over again. I'll have to use the analogy of football again. Do you really think that, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, who's an excellent free kick taker, scorer, passer, and so forth, he doesn't try to practice, 2 free kicks and he's like, that's it. No, the guy practices and practices. And it was Gareth Bale who came out, I think it was Gareth Bale recently, came out and said that, he was on a practice ground with, or practice pitch or whatever, training ground with Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ronaldo was like practicing his free kicks and he missed like 15, 16 in a row. And Gareth Bale, I think it was Gareth Bale, if I'm wrong, correct me, comes out and says, I took the ball, placed it, shot, and scored straight away. And he's like, this is how I do it. But then when the game actually came, they got a free kick, Cristiano shot, boom, goal. And then he turned around to Gareth Bale and said, this is how he do it. This is how you do it, And the reason is because of practice. So just like with anything else, in day trading, swing trading, you need to be practicing. This is the mistake a lot of people make. They focus so much on the money aspect that they don't learn how to trade. Anyway, momentum breaks out, full on bearish. And where do we come? See that previous white line? We support it. We're supported right there. Price action eventually goes above that area and we start. You see, we go above relatively quickly. We're not too far away. So there's pips to be made here. Again, we pop back to that downward area again. We're a little bit out of it, telling us bearish momentum, lower high at the daily VWAP here, rejection. We push back down to that area again, and this time we're holding. So the moment we came into bullish territory again, you see this dip? That's a tiny dip. We went very quickly into the bulls and we started pushing up. That's my daily primer for you for today. I'm switching off my US 30. It has told me it's bearish. I'm 7 points down and I just closed it. The reason I closed that trade is because one, it's not working out as fast as I wanted to work out. That's number one. And number two, the indications on my tick charts show me that there could be a bit of a downward move for the time being. So that's why I'm out. Anyway, I hope this helps. But basically, what I'm trying to explain is that I need you, everyone, especially the people from the prime traders community who are watching this. I really need you to practice what you just learned over here. Try to apply it a little bit without the idea of executing trades, but to start understanding how it works and how it could become an edge in your trading too. That's all I got for you guys. My brother is calling me and I can't wait to talk to him. So take it easy and bye bye.